Hey, is it a lightsaber in your garage? No, it's Tesla Powerwall 2. Hey guys, Sean here from Tesla Family. I just had my Tesla Referral Powerwall 2 installed. Running in self-powered mode, it, along with my Tesla solar panels, are working to further reduce my home's dependence on grid power. Yes, I said Referral Powerwall. I received this Powerwall 2 from Tesla thanks to the more than 24 of you out there who watch my solar videos and use my referral link to add Tesla Solar to your homes. Thank you. In this video, I'll share with you what installation day looked like with a mix of time-lapse video and progress clips throughout the day. I'll also show you what Powerwall does when the installers trigger a mock grid outage and the excellent work Tesla did repairing the holes required to run the conduit across my finished basement. Let's get started. Alright, it's about 6:45 a.m. on installation day, and Tesla Energy didn't only arrive on time, they arrived early. They're ready to get started on the installation of my Referral Powerwall. Let's get started. Alright, the Tesla Energy truck is here, and there's my brand new Tesla Powerwall 2 sitting on a crate inside the truck, built at the Tesla Gigafactory, Sparks, Nevada. So cool. Can't wait to get this thing opened up and hung on the wall. Alright, lots of other supplies here in addition to the Powerwall. A big heavy duty lift to move Powerwall around. It weighs about 250 pounds according to the tech. Got some flexible conduit here for running wires inside the home. Pretty big, beefy wire. Here's some 4-aught wire. Look at it, it's about as big as my finger. Big stuff here, aluminum wire. Alright guys, Powerwall installation day. We've got not one, but 2 Tesla Energy trucks here doing the work on the Powerwall installation. Let's take a closer look. Alright, it's about 8:30 in the morning. The crew's only been here about an hour and a half, and we've already got a lot of work underway. We have the backup gateway 2 here mounted to the outside of my home next to my solar edge inverter, and then next to the backup gateway is the main disconnect, I believe, for the solar system. Got some pretty beefy wires running between and some pretty heavy duty fuses. These are 70 amp 250 volt AC fuses. Okay, we're near noon and we've got Powerwall already installed in the garage. The team is making really quick progress here. Conduit running up above the power wall and right along parallel with my high power wall charger, and then drops in right next to where the conduit run and wires are going for the high power wall charger. So looking really good. Very neat work here from the Tesla team. And there it is, Powerwall. Super cool to have this added to the Tesla family channel home. There's still some more work to be done here because the wires haven't been run yet, but otherwise I guess the next step would be to run the wires once they get them fished all through the home. All right, we're inside my finished basement where the panel's located, and we're already running some conduit here. We've got a large piece of conduit here running inside the home. A number of holes punched into the drywall. These will be repaired at a future date from a Tesla contractor. We'll come by later on and repair this. But they had to do this in order to run the flexible conduit out to the garage. There's a hole here and a hole here, but I don't think they ended up using those areas. Another hole here to kind of get up and see above the ceiling. And going into the bathroom, there's a number of holes in here as well. But I think they've finally figured it out. Here's the high power wall charger conduit, and then here's a little bit bigger 1-inch conduit for the power wall installed right back here. And you can hear them running the wires into the conduit right now. Another exploratory hole cut into the drywall above my shower. And looks like they ended up finding just some ductwork there, so very hard to run conduit through there. And more ductwork here. Couldn't use that area as well. So the team ended up running this larger conduit right through this ductwork run above my finished basement and running parallel to the high power wall charger conduit that was placed in the home almost 2 years ago, January of 2019. All right, guys, down here in the basement, the Tesla team is busy doing work installing the Powerwall, and they just informed me they're ready to cut the power to the home. So this will be hopefully the last power outage that we'll ever see at our home because we're backed up by Powerwall. We didn't really have any issues with extended power outages since we've lived in the home for 3 years, but I imagine it only takes one big storm, right? There it is, power's out. You guys see that behind me? This flashing green light? The power's back on at the house and Powerwall is alive. Going through and setting up all the communications and Wi-Fi connections and downloading all the firmware needed right now. So hopefully we'll be charging it up with energy very soon. It's about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, 7 hours into the workday. All right, we are in the garage. Powerwall is all set up now, and we're going to simulate a power outage. You killed it?
Yeah.
Right now we're on backup power.
Right now, yeah. If you look at your phone,
that's cool. Yeah,
you should be able to see.
Oh yeah, off grid. That's so cool. The orange X between the home and the grid indicates the mock outage. The orange text above the home also confirms we are off grid with the estimated amount of backup power remaining. Note, Powerwall is only 25% charged. Because it's a sunny afternoon, the power flow shows my panels are powering my home with excess charging my Powerwall. At night
or on a cloudy day, or if my home was drawing a higher amount of power, then Powerwall would be powering my home.
All right, the Tesla team has left for the day. The Powerwall installation is complete. Let's take a look at the system. All right, here we are in my garage. In front of us, we have my referral Tesla Powerwall 2 installed next to my Powerwall charger. And both of these have conduit runs that run along my garage wall and down into the panel in my basement. All right, now we're in the basement bathroom, and you can see where the flexible conduit is running along the roof of my basement bathroom, and it actually runs through a channel where we have ductwork running. And here we are in the laundry room / utility room. And we can see there's the conduit run for the high power wall charger, a little bit smaller in diameter than the conduit run right here. You can see for the Powerwall. It runs through my utility room and into another channel above my finished basement where there is more ductwork. And then inside here, we should be able to see somewhere in here there's the conduit runs in here somewhere. Oh, I can't find it. And then along this wall into my panel, which is located back here behind these doors. And here's my panel room. So here's the flexible conduit for the high power wall charger that goes into the main panel. And here is the flexible conduit for the Powerwall that actually runs outside to my main gateway. I have a 200 amp electrical service, and there were no changes to the panel that I know of. All of the work that was done to add the Powerwall was done on the outside of my house near my utility meter, in my garage, and then in between through the ceiling of my finished basement. Let's head outside. Okay, we've moved outside now. There's my solar panels that were installed a little over a year ago. They've been doing a fantastic job since installation. And here we are on the outside of the home. There's my existing solar inverter. And 2 new boxes were added today for the Powerwall. This is the Tesla Solar Gateway, and I believe this is the main disconnect. There are wires that run between the main disconnect and the gateway, and then we've got 2 sets of very large wires that I showed earlier in the video running down alongside my siding, and one goes into my home and one goes to my main electrical meter. And let's take a look inside the gateway if I can open that up. Here is the gateway cabinet. We've got 2 sets of breakers, one 30 amp breaker for Powerwall, a 40 amp breaker for solar, and then a main disconnect breaker, 200 amp service. Caution, dual power source, secondary source energy storage system. Pretty nice cabinet here. All right, we do have a couple final steps to complete, even though my Powerwall is up and running. First, we're waiting on the county inspector to come by and take a look at all of Tesla's work to make sure that passes. Then we're going to have the Tesla certified contractor come to our home and patch up all the drywall. All right, guys, Tesla is back to repair the drywall. Yes, Tesla does have their own drywall repair person. This guy's doing a great job downstairs in the basement patching the holes that the installation crew put into my ceiling and wall while they were running the electrical work for the Powerwall. Let's go take a look. All right, guys, the video wouldn't be complete without me showing you that Tesla has come by and begun repairing the drywall. You can see here ceiling being patched, one to wall being patched here. And this was less than a week after installation. Here there were 4 holes in the bathroom ceiling downstairs, and those are being patched as well. We are having Tesla come by one last time today to do the finishing touches on this drywall repair, the sanding and final painting. There's a couple of holes over here as well. Everything's looking really good, and it's totally cool that Tesla has their own drywall repair person. They don't subcontract out the work. I talked to the worker and he said he's been with Tesla since the Solar City days, so pretty neat. And here is the repair in the pantry where the metal conduit runs up into the ceiling between the joists. So not quite complete yet, but it will be done by today. Okay, here is the finished product. The drywall repairman for Tesla has finished the job, and I wanted to show you the final results of his repair work. He also came in here and painted after finishing the drywall. So you can see here a nicely finished entrance point where the conduit is going up into my ceiling on its way to the garage. Very nice work here. Moving into the bathroom, all of the holes in the ceiling were repaired and painted over. The mismatched paint color is my fault. I didn't actually have the exact matching color for the ceiling paint, so we just used a closely matching white color, and I'll just come back in at some point here later on and paint the whole ceiling so we can get a matching color. Tesla's only able to use whatever paint you have on hand. But you can see, other than the mismatched color of the paint, you really can't tell that there were holes punched in the ceiling into the bathroom. And here in the finished basement, you can't tell that there were holes punched in the ceiling and wall portion here because of the excellent work. Finally, I'll take you over here to the access point that runs along my furnace ductwork, and very smooth job here. Excellent work here by Tesla again. It's nice to know that Tesla will do the job from A all the way to Z. They're not going to leave you with holes in the wall after your Powerwall install. So thank you to Tesla, excellent work, and very happy with my Powerwall. And finally, there's one more thing we have to do before we wrap up the video. And of course, we've got to remove the protective covering. Here we go. Thanks to all my referrals out there. I really appreciate you using my referral link to order your Tesla Solar, and I'm loving my Tesla Powerwall Referral Award. Thank you so much. All right, time to unwrap the Tesla Powerwall 2. Here we go. All right, time to take off the protective covering from the Solar Gateway 2. Here we go. Something pretty satisfying about doing this. It's like unwrapping presents on your birthday. Here we go. That looks awesome. Cool. I'm planning on doing a whole slew of videos on my Tesla Powerwall and how that works in with my Tesla solar panels. I've already posted over 25 videos on my Tesla solar system, and now with adding Powerwall, you can probably expect another dozen or so videos. So make sure to hit that subscribe button. It's completely free. By subscribing, you'll be alerted when I post a new video, which I try to do at least once a week. Make sure to like this video and leave a comment below on your thoughts on Powerwall. Are you planning on getting Powerwall? What'd you think of the installation? How was your installation? All right, until the next video, catch you later. All right, guys, thanks for watching the video. If you really enjoyed it, make sure you subscribe to Tesla Family Channel here on YouTube. We really appreciate all of our subscribers and everyone who watches our videos. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, feel free to leave a comment down below and I'll get back to you soon. Check out all of our other videos as well. Also, follow us on Twitter at Tesla Family Chan. Use my referral code to buy Tesla solar roof or solar panels. You'll get a reward after system activation.